So this shotgun microphone, the Synco Mic-D1, will operate off of 48-volt phantom power, but also will take a AA battery, so that's good whenever you're slapping this thing on your DSLR or whatever running around. It does come with an adapter for that, but we'll get what all comes in there later. You get some broadcast sound quality, they say, a 78 decibel signal to noise ratio, which sounds good, right? 180 hertz high pass filter, so there is a switch to turn that on. And it is also a negative 32 decibels high sensitivity mic. So, with all that said, let's see what you get in the packaging. And inside the box is this guy here. So let's do the unzippity doodah, and it's a nice case. Super premium feeling of what's in the case. It's a manual, so I'll keep that in there just for fun. Here's a windscreen, what you do get, and it's toolless, so it just has a little finger tighten and loosener there to clamp this thing around it and secure it. You do get the XLR to 3.5, and then you get this adapter here, which is a male-female adapter. You get this little mic stand here with the screw there on the bottom, and it just snaps into place. And then you do get the housing itself, the mic itself. You just unscrew it. It feels heavy, it feels solid. You can see the brass kind of shimmy through there, I think, or something, or some of that screen anyway. Here it is. So it just doesn't slide off, so you'll just place your AA in there, or you can do 48 volt phantom power through here if you have the capabilities to do that. But all in all, this feels like a solid build. There's nothing loose, rattly, shaky, or anything whatsoever to it. So kudos on the build quality. One thing that you're gonna probably need is this guy here, in my opinion, because it has the cold shoe with it. So I'll leave a link to this. I think it's like $9, but basically you get the adapter here, which will unscrew from this, that you would need to screw this down on it to have it go into a cold shoe on a typical DSLR or something like that. They should have included that, in my opinion. I mean, you can buy this by itself for $5, or you can buy this whole thing for like $9. But if you buy this, you're able to just run this through there like that, and now you have this and a cold shoe mount. Yeah, so this thing's $9. Leave a link to it in the description, YouTube description, along with a link to this microphone. So if any details, specs, or anything like that I miss, they will be there in the YouTube description. The link will be. So now I'm going to let you listen to a little bit of it on the Canon M50, but you want to moisten this area here so it has a good seal around your nose. Here's the aluminum foil pod. We're going to put that down. There's some teeth in there that breaks through this aluminum foil, so we're going to set that like so, and then you firmly press down. Clicks. You can see it starting to mix. Give it a shake for a few seconds to mix that saline in, and that's it. So now I'm going to transition over to a mic stand that I'm going to pop this into. It's just a typical mic stand there. You can see where it's going to snap into. So it's going to be pretty close to me, something like that. And yeah, I'm going to transition right now from this Rode whatever it is. It's kind of an expensive mic, I guess. I like it because it brightens my voice. I don't really have to do anything in post. I do want a Shure mic, or I did, but there's a lot of work in post for that and processing as you're using it. This one kind of brightens it and does a good job just off this scarlet here, and I really don't have to do much at all, if anything, in post. So I like this mic. So now we're going to transition over. So I'm hoping that you're being able to hear this in consecutive tones and different words and syllables and P's and S's and stuff like that. But now we're going to transition over to this mic. All right, so now we have the new mic in, and it sounds really good. I'm not peaking too bad or anything right here, so I am probably 12-18 inches away, so you could probably get by with using this and this distance here. The gain's turned up quite a bit, so we're going to max that gain out right now. So the gain is completely maxed out, so there's a lot of background noise I'm hearing right now. You can hear me bright and crisp, but it is all, the high pass filter is on. So let's just take that down quite a bit here. And I can take it down pretty low here. You're not going to hear too much background noise. I'm probably going to end up having to boost this audio. But there you go. The closer I get, there, that sounds better right out of the hatch. So let's just create that, back that up, increasing the gain to where I'm in a comfortable place. I think that would be the type of audio. Put this just out of frame, up top, right out of the shot, like right here. So now we're here. So it's about the right distance on where this would be out of your shot in my mind, about 10 inches or so away from my face, which could exist right out of your shot with a little boom. So this is probably what you will end up with, in my opinion. Syllabus, piss, and moan. I don't know why I said that, but there you have you know what that sounds like now. So there you go. You're about 3/4 of the way up on my gain to achieve this, and phantom power, 48 volt phantom power is turned on. So it is getting that. It is receiving that right into the Scarlett. And this is what it sounds like raw, unedited. I think it sounds pretty good and doable. I'll probably even turn this gain down so I could kill out some of that background noise and then boost it later. So now we're about, I don't know, maybe we're actually now at, no, we're a little bit less than 3/4, a little over half on the gain now, and the same distance away. So there's a little spectrum for you, and I'm talking about like I would in this. So now we're going to transition back to this right quick. So now we're back over to the Rode mic, and hopefully you can tell some difference. This mic sounds pretty good to me. It brightens me up nice and neat, so I don't have to do too much in post with it. Go check this one out. I think it's priced appropriately for what it can do and stuff like that. So I think you're getting you know, a good buy in everything that you get in this case. I just wish that it did include the cold shoe adapter, at least here. Not all this mess, but just at least the cold shoe adapter. Oh, and before I forget, the windscreen slides down over it like so, and then you can tighten it up. So by hand like that, and it's not going anywhere, budging or anything, and it covers the whole spectrum of the tube. So that is a nice little plus. So you can talk in it like this. So you could probably really get by with using it just like this, like a Bob Barker or Drew Carey type thing. And I've done that in the past, so this would work totally fine. So make sure to explode on that subscribe button, ding that dong so that you get notified on the next microphone review or anything else I got coming out. See ya.